guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Hi, my name is Rosie, and thank you so much for taking a moment out of your busy day to spend a few moments with me. So in today's video, we are going to be making a super cute ephemera holder, and I'm going to be using in today's project a collection by Echo Park. It's called Hello Again. It's by Caitlin Schaefer. It's been out for a while. I have purposely been going through all of my papers and using what I have. I have not bought any new collections in several months. I'm trying to go through all of the paper that I have at the moment. So in any case, I just pulled out this particular collection that I already had. I've already used this collection several times, so it's already been cut up and organized previously, but I thought that this was perfect for what I wanted to do. So if you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so I've pulled out a piece of scrapbook paper that it was within that particular collection, and I thought this was so pretty. We can definitely use this. So let's go ahead and place it into our scoreboard, and we're going to score at 6 inches. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn it, and we're going to score at 6 again. So 6 and 6, how simple is that? Okay, that's all the scoring that we need to do. Let me just put back my scoreboard and let's get to making a few cuts. Okay, so let's go ahead and just fold and crease on all of our score marks. Okay, and this one here. Let's make sure it goes edge to edge. Super simple, guys. So leave me a comment. Let me know, what are you currently working on at the moment? I'd love to hear what you are up to. Okay, so here is our folded piece. And let me just see here how I want to do this. Okay, so since my paper has a pattern, I've decided that I want this pattern on the outside and this on the inside. Or you can do it the other way and do it this way. Now, the only reason why I'm going to select this on the outside is because this will be what's showing on the inside, right? But when we flip it up, if this was a pattern, it would be upside down, if that makes sense. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just cut from here to the first score mark. So just like this, right up to the first score mark. Okay, so what we have is something that looks like this, right? Okay, now what we want to do is we just want to make some diagonal cuts. Now you can free do this, or like me, I'm going to go ahead and just bring in my trimmer to make it a little bit easier and a little bit more precise. Okay, so I just want to make a diagonal cut from this corner to this corner. So I'm just going to pop it into my trimmer. And let's see, I'm just going to make sure that I'm in frame here. Let's see, where is the corner? Right there and right there. Okay. Okay, so there is one. And now let's go ahead and do the exact same thing on this side, except this time we're going to go from this corner to this corner. Save these pieces because we're going to need them. So again, we're going to go from this corner to this corner. So I'm just going to pop it in and line it up from corner to corner. Just make sure here. There we go. There's that one and this one. Okay. Let's see, that looks pretty much straight. Okay. So now we have our 2 pockets just like that. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of our trimmer because we don't need it anymore. Now, here is where we're going to start kind of putting it together. So we have these extra pieces here. Now, we can definitely use these. We can either put them just like that, or we could make it the same pattern as here, just like that, or like that. Totally up to you, depending on the side that you want. Let's go ahead and bring in our adhesive and we can get started on getting it all put together. Okay, so I brought in my Reptile glue, and all we're going to do is we're going to start to seal up our pockets. So we're going to go ahead and bring this down, and we're just going to add glue from the tip to the score mark. And try to get it as close to the edge as possible. The closer you get, the more space you have to add things in your pocket. We'll lift it up and then just seal it closed. Make sure it's, sorry, I had a phone call. Okay, so we're just making sure that it's well placed on there. Oh, I got some glue on my desk. Not a problem. Okay, now let's go ahead and just do the exact same thing on the other side. So again, I'm just going from the score mark to the tip. I'm going as close to the edge as possible. Okay. And using my scoring tool. Oh, I love making things like these. Okay. Okay, so now what we have, let's go ahead and we're just going to close it up like this. So now we have a pocket here and we have a pocket here. What we want to do now is we want to close up this. So what we're going to do is we're going to add our glue to the edge and to the bottom. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm just adding my Reptile glue to the edge and to the bottom. Okay, and just close it up. There we go. Make sure it's pressed down really well. Now just think about all the different ways that you can use this. This isn't just for an embellishment holder, although it's perfect for it. Think of all sorts of different things that you can use this for. You want to send little love letters to your significant other, perhaps to a best friend, a grandchild, slip in some cash, pictures, gift cards, perhaps little notes to them telling them how very special they are and the reasons why. Honestly, just a ton of ways that you can use this. Your imagination is the only thing that's stopping you from using one particular project for so many different reasons. Okay, so now we have our 2 pockets, right? And now we have a pocket at the top. So let's go ahead and just make a little thumb notch here at the top, just sort of indicating that we have a pocket at the top as well. So now we have our pocket, right? So now we have 3 pockets. Now we can bring in our additional pieces that we took from this, and now we can either, depending on the size, on the side that you want, you can add it. Now you can leave it just like this, or like I said, you can add this on top. And I think I'm going to add it on top, and I'm just trying to see which way I think I might want to do this. There's that. I don't know, I kind of like them both. But you know what? Since I like them both, I think I'm going to do both. So I'm going to do one side this way, and then the other side I will do this way. Okay, so now that's decided. Now what we want to do is let's go ahead and bring back in our adhesive, and we're going to add it to the right hand side and to the bottom. So let's go ahead and do that. Again, as close to the edge as possible. You can add a thumb notch hole if you want. I'm not going to do it for this one. I'm trying to get it as close to the edge as possible. Okay, make sure that's really pressed down. Here we go. Okay, so there is now this side, right? Let's go ahead and flip it over, and let's do the other side. So again, for this one, I'm just going to add glue to the left-hand side and to the bottom. So let's go ahead and do that. Again, as close to the edge. There's something about working with paper. I love working with paper. Okay. Okay, and again, I'm just going to go close to the edge as possible. Here we go. Press that down. Oops, press that down. Okay. Bring in my bone folder, just making sure that I'm pressing it down as best as possible. Make sure it adheres. Okay. All right. Okay, so now our ephemera holder is all done, guys. How quick was that? I told you it would be super quick, using one piece of scrapbook paper. So now we have a pocket here, we have a pocket here, and we have a pocket at the top here. And then again on the side, we have a pocket that is here, here, and again we have it here. So we have 5 pockets all on one. Now it's a matter of just decorating and filling it. So let me go ahead and do that, and then I'll come back and I'll show you kind of how I decorated it. All right, be right back. All right, guys, so I finished decorating the ephemera holder. So let me kind of show you how I have put it together. So let me take out a couple of things just so that you can see it a little bit more clearer. So I added a little bit of pom-pom trim, added some stickers throughout, and some gems. Created a little cluster, die cut out this little label holder, backed it with some scrapbook paper. And then inside I just added some things that I might want to share. And then I created this little file folder here, just like that. Did a little cluster on top. So there's your little file folder. And then in the middle, you can add whatever you want to add in there. And then in the back, I added more cluster. I have a couple of journaling cards, some cut aparts, created a little cluster for them to use in their projects. And here is another cluster that I created using all sorts of different textures. So I'll include that. And what a great little holder to kind of add all of those little things that you want to gift to your Happy Meal recipient. Lots and lots of areas for you to include tons of things. And even here, all I did was I just added clusters on top of clusters. And look at how beautiful that came out. Alright guys, well that's all I have for you today. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, guys, thank you so much. Your support goes an awful long way in helping my little channel out. Alright guys, until the next time, stay safe, be kind, and keep it creative.